Alright, this is Chase Norfleet, the guy who plays the character of the frustrated game reviewer. And I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but recently I've just been thinking, how do all these people on here that make random stupid videos, including these not funny game reviewers, become famous on here? Seriously, not to call anybody out or anything, but it's a lot of reviewers on here that are just lame as fuck to me, that these internet groupies dick ride. I mean, these people be sending these famous celebrities messages through email trying to be cool with them, not even knowing why they're doing so. They comment on their videos, their channels, and everything to get some kind of attention from them, not even realizing that these people are just as lost as they are. And I'm not judging anybody on here, like, you know, because personally, I don't give a shit, you know, about YouTube or them. But how do these people gain so much notoriety? I barely see any of these reviewers on here put any creativity in their work to truly appeal to anybody. And these fuckers have gotten so lazy that all they do is write a bullshit 3 to 5 page script complaining about the game, scream loud words on the paper, and then call it a game review. That's not creative. I mean, if by the end of your recording, if you don't feel exhausted, then you didn't do a game review. These people are just lacking creativity and originality in their videos and their reviews. Hell, I already know that my reviews are cheaply produced on a $60 software with a cheap handycam. But shit, at least I try to add my own style and perspective to reviewing the games that you rarely see in videos on here. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about when I say I'm at least trying to be creative in my reviews. Remember my game review Eternal Champions that I did 2 years ago? Remember how the story was that my character goes to Jackass Jimmy to try to train to defeat a ghost that haunts my conscience to play the game? I tried to beat the ghost by beating the game, but I still failed, right? Remember how funny that was? Now tell me a story that a reviewer had in his review besides the mainstream ones that had something that was similar to that. It's not many you can name, isn't it? And I know comedy isn't everybody's style, but shit, if some people are considering you funny, then what do you have to show for it? That's how you know YouTubers are just in an illusion. I mean, people are getting on here every fucking day to escape their pathetic, wrist-slitting lives to watch videos that go so deep into their heads that they permanently are fucked in the head from randomness. I mean, you people are the kind of people that lie to your friends about sets just to make yourselves seem cool. Because mentally, that's what I'm being told. I mean, these people are so disgraceful in their real lives that the only way they can escape and get away from themselves is to get on the internet and just to feel better. I mean, all of their friends are caught up in this cyber society and shit, and none of them have any real life experiences to truly see what humor is, so they think this stupid shit that they see on the internet is considered funny. Even these game reviewers take their characters too far because they live within these people on the internet to make themselves feel self-centered. Some of these people don't care about creating amazing work for others to enjoy. They only care about the self-gratification that they can only get from for themselves on the internet because they hate themselves in reality to even confront this shit in real life. I mean, am I right or am I wrong? Because this website is more confusing than a woman choosing something to wear. I mean, whatever. I mean, this is my perspective on here, and this shit has just been blowing my mind for years now because I don't get it. I've really been trying to figure this shit out because I'm pretty sure everybody knows, you know, who's in this position. I mean, it's obvious to the underrated on here that we aren't going to become famous YouTubers like many of us have hoped and strived to become or whatever. I mean, whoever I notice pretty much can scream into a microphone the loudest and make the funniest sounds the loudest is usually the candidate for the top YouTuber. If you somehow get lucky, you could possibly get 500,000 subscribers or so and be considered funny. And the ones who sell themselves out to get a partnership, I've noticed, are always the ones who started funny in their careers, but as time was going on, they just got lame as fuck. And they only started to appeal to the dumb audience, and instead of being a real person about the shit, they built on that stupidity that they started for that fake audience to make themselves seem funny. But little do they know, any real nigga who understands humor doesn't buy into that shit. Yeah, these are the people y'all consider the elite and funny, in other words. In this point with internet video game reviewing, the art of getting information about games, and it's just getting dumber by the day. I mean, it's too busy with people trying to be like the next person. Nobody seems to, you know, to be able to legitimately create their own original content that can be influenced from another person's work, but still adhere to their character that everybody respects. This shit all boils down to the idea of why people are even on here making videos in the first place, because I don't understand this concept. If you can't truly appreciate the art of your videos you just made, then why the fuck make them?